This is not my part of the show.
I set it right up, and then there was crickets.
Yeah, I'm otherwise engaged. Jess, give me the line again.
And now, CheezWits.
Hello.
Hi. I totally don't have time for this today.
Well, I totally don't have patience for it, so we're even.
All right, well, maybe we shouldn't do it today.
Wally says he's on his way. I don't know where he's coming from. Is there a better day that would work better for you?
Honestly, there isn't. I mean, other than weekends, and I don't want to tie up my weekends doing this because I'm always in a bowling alley or something.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, earlier in the day is better for me. This is, with one of the new responsibilities I've got, this is 4 o'clock is 5 o'clock crunch time.
Yeah.
For me. So, and I know 4 is the only time Wally can even do it.
Yeah, he went and got that job.
Asshole.
Made it so inconvenient for the rest of us.
Oh, dick.
But I just discovered on Spotify, where, as you know, our show is hosted now, that we have a 5-star rating, but it won't let me see what that, like, it won't let me see anything about it because I haven't actually listened to an episode on Spotify.
Well, that's a bitch.
Yeah. And it doesn't show anywhere on the creator side.
Well, that's interesting.
Wallace!
Yeah, you round him up. I got to push a couple buttons.
All right. Be right here if you need us.
You got me?
Well, you're here.
I'm here. All right. Sorry. Lost track of time. Trying to make $1.
What's that like?
You know what? I had a couple of things, so let me just get to my car. You know what sucks? I have to pee so bad, you guys. I should have went pee before I left, but now I'm going to have to drive home peeing. I mean, I'm not going to pee while I drive, but I'm going to have to pee. And it's going to be troublesome for me. And I'm thirsty, and I can't drink.
Wait,
So this is not good.
Wasn't it you who peed on the show before?
No, I didn't pee on the. I peed. Yes, I went into the bathroom and peed while we were talking.
Yeah.
Look at this, asshole.
What was it? What happened?
Guy doing about 70 through the crosswalk I was walking in. Fucking idiot. I'm an old guy. I cannot move out of the way of a car moving faster than 4 miles an hour. It would have been good for the show, I realize.
Yeah, it would have.
Anything for the show, you guys.
Front row seat.
Anything for our listener. Whatever I can do.
I was just telling Chris that I discovered that on Spotify, somebody has given us a 5-star rating, but I can't see anything about it because they don't show it on the creator side. And if I look at it as on the public side, it won't let me see it because I have never listened to a full episode on Spotify.
Well, let's just turn it on and just go about your business.
Turn it on right now. Let the old show do the work.
No. But you know what? I'm noticing. You look very youthful today, Jessica.
Do I?
Yeah. What is going on? And does your shirt say vintage?
It does say vintage. It has a.
You do not.
It has a cassette.
Oh, look at you, shopaholic.
Wally, I've probably worn this shirt for like 10 episodes.
I do not pay attention to what you wear normally.
Yeah.
The only time I pay attention is the shows you've done naked. That one I pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
But the other shows I really don't pay attention.
Yeah,
you look youthful today. It's the T-shirt and the pony, all of that. You're rocking a I'm 35 vibe today.
Wow! Look at you, flatterer.
I love I don't want to say I love, but I do. I so like when my wife wears a ponytail.
Mm.
There's something about a ponytail that youthens and youthens an older person up, I think. And she looks, and especially when she wears a ponytail with a ball cap and the pony coming out of the little space in the back of the ball cap.
Yeah.
There's something about it. Just I look at my wife like, man, you look young. There's
Well,
just I don't know what it is.
I didn't do it to look young. I did it because it's fucking hot and I'm tired of having all of this hair.
Right?
But shaving it off feels excessive.
Oh no. Chris, where are you on this? I cannot see I cannot make the just shaving all her hair joke. That has to come from you, Chris. This is not my part of the show.
I set it right up and then there was crickets.
Yeah, I'm otherwise engaged. Jess, feed me the line again. Go ahead, I'm waiting.
I said that I put my hair up in a ponytail, not to look younger, but because it's too damn hot, and because shaving it all off seems excessive.
Well, if you shave the top, you got to shave the bottom, Jess. That's number one. Number two, if you're going to put it in a ponytail, I hope there's, a decent-sized dick in front of you.
Wow. Well,
see? Chris, you have to, you get unengaged every now and again so you can, when the softballs are thrown your way, you can juggle your softballs, okay?
I am being attacked by work today. My big old blue balls. So.
You're working?
Yeah, I got a lot to do.
Yeah, he started off the episode by saying he didn't have time for this shit. And I think he was trying to get me to go, well, that's okay. You don't have to do it. But I didn't do that.
No, you wouldn't do that.
You're cutting out, but I bet that was a brutal.
Oh, I was saying that you'd have no problem with me skipping out on traffic reports, but we're not skipping this program.
No, we're not.
No, hell no.
No.
No, what report are you doing?
He said I didn't have a problem.
When I used to do traffic reports, yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really a traffic report. I mean, let's face it. I looked at a map, I bullshitted a little bit, got called a racist, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked in Syracuse, we did helicopter traffic reports. I fucking have no idea why we did those and why we paid for helicopter traffic in fucking Syracuse.
Yeah, that seems
what
having now lived in two markets where traffic is fucking traffic.
Right.
Speaking of excessive, that seems excessive in Syracuse, New York.
I was thinking you shaving or cutting your hair off is traffic in Syracuse is just as excessive to have it done by a helicopter. It's the fuck. I was like, what? Why are we having why are we spending money? Get me another part-timer. Fuck the traffic. I mean, there just isn't that much traffic.
When I was working in Syracuse, it wasn't SYR that had a helicopter, was it?
No, HEN. When I was at HEN, we had a helicopter.
That's even dumber.
Yeah.
SYR was the news leader. If anybody was going to have a helicopter, it should have been them.
HEN had helicopter traffic.
And SYR was sending me out in traffic to report on the fact that there was traffic.
Well, you were the Al Roker of traffic. They would
send
traffic
me out
what Al Roker was to his hurricanes.
They would send me out in blizzards to tell people it wasn't safe to drive.
Yeah, so fucked up. It may have been one of those things, Jess, where they were taking it because they took the helicopter so they could box out the news leader from having traffic. Maybe it was one of those kind of deals,
probably,
where only one station in the market could have it, and for the non-compete, and they overlapped demographic signal areas.
There was a helicopter non-compete, you're saying?
Yeah, I think there could have been a helicopter, or at least from that one company. There wasn't another company willing to do it in the area. I don't know. It's kind of fucked up, but yeah, we had the helicopter fucking traffic. If you've ever been to Syracuse, you know that Syracuse does not need helicopter traffic.
No.
When I lived in Los Angeles, I never listened to helicopter traffic, though they had it everywhere, but mostly television.
Well, and it kind of
Radio.
made sense to have it in Los Angeles, except that Los Angeles, DC, Nashville, it's all the same. It is, you don't really need it because you just know traffic is at a standstill.
Yeah. The truth is, you do not need helicopter traffic in Los Angeles or in because you know what the traffic is. Fucked up and backed up.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing they can tell you.
Just like here.
That's going to make you say, oh, yeah, there's a fender bender on the I-9. Yeah, no shit. There's always a fender bender on the I-9.
Mm-hmm.
There's fucking never not one.
Mm-hmm.
There's something, bro. There's something down on in the breakdown lane. No shit. I don't need it. And even if there wasn't, you're not going faster than fucking X amount of miles. And I don't know if they have it where I don't know that they have these in DC or not. I've only driven through DC or those areas or where you guys live. But getting onto the expressway in like the 101 in Hollywood, traffic lights. You're going 75 miles an hour, and then there's a traffic light so the on-ramp can come on.
Mm-hmm.
And there's traffic lights on the on-ramp.
They need to do that here because people don't. Yesterday I got cut off by a Lincoln limo. It just didn't yield. It just didn't yield. It was merging onto it. And this wasn't on a highway. This was on a 2-lane road where another road has a curving lane that, merges in and it has yield. He just didn't yield. He just was like, I don't need to do that.
Oh. Did you swear? And you were out you were out driving, Jess?
I swear?
I know that question. I know that question's a silly question. But you were driving? You were out driving? You went out?
I did.
On a Tuesday?
I did.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the sale? What was going on? Where was the interview?
I was having dinner.
Oh. Date or friend? Oh, really, Jess?
It was friend.
Really?
It was friend.
Oh, wait, you did squinty eyes.
It's a friend with benefits.
Yeah, she did squinty eyes. You might be right. Hey, professional question for Chris. So, I was in a meeting just before I got on this. The office space I work in, ceilings are about 15 feet high. And the room is about 12 feet by 8 feet with 15 foot, maybe 15 by 8. The fucking noise, the echo, the feed, it's just fucking horrible. When people are talking at one end of the room, you can just fucking hear it up front, and I can't hear people right next to me. What sort of acoustic tile or acoustic remedy might you suggest? Or Jess, you too.
Padded furniture.
Carpet.
Padded furniture.
Yeah, get like a sofa in there or something. You should be okay.
Carpet.
Yeah, probably the carpet probably won't work. The sofa won't work because it's just not enough space for that. The room, so it's all sort of it's all workstations.
I mean, you just
a
have
line of workstations.
You just have to put like some kind of padding on the walls or on the hard surfaces to minimize the reflection.
So better on the walls or on the ceiling or both?
Probably on the walls.
Okay. All right. And any sort of you can't use egg crate styrofoam, none of that shit. But what about that white acoustic sort of? They're like they're probably 2x2 panels that you screw to the wall.
Yeah,
sort of
those would
artistic
work. But
looking.
you could also get that. It looks like egg crate. It's not styrofoam. It's foam, but that would work.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't look pretty, but yeah, those white panels you're talking about would look more professional.
Yeah, maybe I think maybe that would do something.
I have
like
some
that,
of those egg crate foam things behind this blanket.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Did you? Are they glued to the wall?
I nailed them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I couldn't glue them to it, but yeah, okay. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna look up those 2x2 white or black, whatever color, they come in different colors. I could make some sort of checkerboard, then it would look kind of fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, good idea. Great. So I had a story. Yeah, last night, you guys, Jody and I get home about the same time last night, around a little after 6 o'clock. And she says to me, the oven's on. But none of the lights are on in the oven. It's not like the oven is hot and the light to the oven is on. Just the light in the oven. We did not use the oven. We did not do anything. We fucking searched. How did this oven get turned on? I went downstairs and asked the neighbors, did you use the oven? Which is a fucking weird question to ask. It was just fucking freakadoodle to us.
Wait.
That we left the house, the oven was not on.
You went downstairs and asked neighbors?
Yeah, in the in-law apartment. We have somebody staying in the in-law apartment.
Oh.
So I went down and asked somebody, the person staying in the in-law apartment, if she had come upstairs to use the oven. No, I used my oven down here. Maybe they're hooked together. It scares the shit out of me now to sleep in the house because it's a gas stove. The oven is electric. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking though that I washed it's got an electronic panel up top. There's no, to turn the oven on, it's no knobs or anything. It's just a digital display.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that I wash the digital display, and sometimes when it gets moisture on it, that it reacts and it'll beep and stuff. I'm thinking that might have happened. If the oven is on again today when I get home, I'm going to be freaked out.
Might be time to get a new oven if it's on again today.
A few years ago, I thought somebody was stealing ice from us.
What?
It seemed like our ice was like disappearing. It's like, where the fuck is the ice going? Because you guys know I like ice. And I was like, how the fuck come we have no ice? We always have ice. Where is the ice? And Jody said, oh, what do you think? Someone's stealing it? I went along with that for a little bit. But, who knows? Maybe somebody was stealing ice.
Was there never there was never a resolution to this mystery?
No, never a resolution to the ice mystery. Jody could be trying to gaslight me and drive me crazy. There could be some gaslighting going on here, and she's trying to drive me into a fucking early nut house.
Jody, if that's what's happening, please call me so I can help.
She might be. She might be. She might be trying to fucking gaslight you.
Jody, you can get my number out of Wally's phone.
Yes, she can. Yeah, I don't have any reason to. She can get it.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing, let me tell you this I don't like about our fridge while I'm speaking of ice. When I'm like, so we have the ice tray not in the refrigerator, it's down below in the freezer. It's one of those French door and then a pull out at the bottom. And about 2 times a month I'll be getting ice out of this fucking thing. And I'll have the bottom door open, getting ice out. And the fucking ice will dump out. And it dumps out into the back of the freezer, then onto the floor. And I've got to fucking scrape underneath the freezer to find this fucking ice. What a flaw these fuckers made in this freezer.
Let me tell you something, Wally. When the ice falls underneath the freezer, it's going to melt. And it's such a tiny...
Yeah, but it's going to melt on my floor.
And then it's such a tiny amount of water, it's just going to dissipate.
Well, it's a wood floor, and it may be yes, but if it happens enough times, you're just dropping 2 cups of water on the floor twice a month. Who knows?
2 cups? How much
Who
fucking
knows?
ice are you dropping?
The whole rack. I know 2 cups, so it's probably a cup each time, right?
Wait, are you using like old school ice trays?
No, it's an ice maker, but it has like a whole tray of ice.
Like the
It's quite a
bucket?
bit of ice.
Like the bucket?
Yeah.
You're dumping that whole
Yeah.
bucket?
No. Just the ice that's coming out. The one tray. It's one tray at a time. It's 12 ice cubes. I don't know how much water 12 ice cubes makes, but probably a cup, probably 8 ounces. Probably each ice cube is
So
probably
your
1
ice
ounce.
maker makes ice into trays of 12 cubes.
It makes it into one tray. No, it's one tray that tips out. You know how it works. It just
No,
dumps the
I don't,
water in, it freezes.
because mine has my ice maker in my freezer. There's a bucket underneath it, and there's a whole bucket of ice in there.
Yeah, mine too. But it fills up the little tray. The tray freezes, and then the thing tips over, and the ice comes out. It spins around, right? How does it get in the tray? That little thing spins.
No,
Behind that thing you can't see.
There's just what are you getting in there for? What are you messing with that tray for?
Because I had to put a new one in. I'm handy, so when the other one broke, I took the old one out, put a new one in. I'm handy, Jess. I fix my own shit.
I don't understand.
I break my own shit too, apparently.
I don't understand what's going on with you, Holly. I have no concept of what you're talking about.
Listen, I can use it. I know how to fix an ice machine. I do not know how to use my phone. Let that be the only thing you need to know today.
Okay.
So on my text messaging on my phone, it says, I get a text message that says, "You've got mail." I use the old AOL sound. And it gets because I hear it and I recognize it. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sound. And I updated my phone, and for 3 weeks, I could not figure out how to get that sound back in my phone. I had to download it and put it back into the sound. It took me. So then I had all these little chirps and buzzes, and they all suck, and they all sound way electronic. They all sound like a MIDI sound. That sort of no depth MIDI violin sound. Fucking, it just sucks. And so yeah, for 3 weeks, I finally got it. I was having Jody text me. Let's see if it works yet. Jody text me. See if it works. See, let's see if I fixed it.
Oh my God.
I could not for the life of me. Every time I changed it.
Next, we're going to teach you how to test your own notification sound.
No, so that's what was happening. It was when I would put in my notification, then every sound made the same that sound. Like, no, I only want it for text messaging. That's it. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So then when I was able to think I got it figured out, I got a message from Samsung saying, "We're discontinuing this text app. You now have to use the Google Text app."
Mm-hmm.
And it took me another.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's why it took me 3 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to figure out how to do it on Samsung, and then figure out that Samsung was discontinued, so it didn't matter. And then it took me another week to figure out how to get it done on Google.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally am getting it. It started working. But whenever they update, don't change all my shit. Just update your shit and leave my shit alone.
This is something I have been like diehard Samsung for my phone and my watch for years now. And I'm not like one of those iPhone people that gives a fuck what other people use. Like, you know how iPhone people are like,
oh yeah,
I don't know,
could give a shit.
Mad about Android users or something. Like, I don't know what that is. I just make fun of, like, last week I had an artist here, and I was doing a thing where I needed both the camera and a Word doc at the same time. And I was like, "Oh, let me pull this up in split screen." And her husband went, "What?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's it's an Android feature. You can do the camera up on the top half and the document on the bottom half so that I can see it. And he went, that's cool as hell. And I was like, well, in like 5 more years, you guys will have it too.
I love you do that. So a lot of the people that come in to work almost all of them have iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they have iPhones. Because a lot of them have they call it the Obama phone. But I think the contract for the phones for people who don't have enough money to afford a phone,
Mm-hmm.
I think that contract must have been with Apple, because Apple had a contract with schools too.
Yeah.
For tablets at one point. I fucking cannot work my way around an Apple phone to say again.
This is
not
shocking
saying much.
Information. Wait a minute. Let me sit down.
It is me. I get it. I understand. But fuck, it's how can two things that are so similar be so fucking different?
Well, and that's part of the reason why I'll never get an iPhone, because Apple does this intentionally to make it and then tries to make it some sort of class thing. Like, there are people who think that people who have Androids just can't afford iPhones. They're the same fucking price.
Yeah, they are.
They're the same fucking price.
Overpriced.
And so Apple has done this thing where they try to create this division and try to create this, there was a whole thing about green bubbles, because
I don't respect you if you have green bubbles.
Green bubbles is
gotta have blue.
It's that. So that's why I would never get one. But I'm about to step away from Samsung, and if I had money, I would have done it already. But I'm not buying a new phone when I'm unemployed. But every time they upgrade, they make these decisions. They're not going to support their default messaging app anymore, and they're going to force you to Google.
Yeah.
But not just that, like, I have the Galaxy Watch too, and they keep making changes to how the app, what information the app shows. And it's like they're showing less and less information that I want. Like, if my heart rate spiked at 2:34 a.m., I want to know that it happened at 2:34 a.m. Don't just show me a graph that says that at some time between 2 and 4, my heart rate spiked. Like, I want to know when it was so I can say, wait, did I get up for some reason at that time? Like, what happened? They took that away.
Is that when I had the orgasm? I had the orgasm then. That's all right.
Exactly. I gotta know when things are happening.
Right.
But not just that, they insist on, I mostly use this for sleep and like heart rate stuff. I don't use it for, tracking jogging or anything. But I don't need a score for my sleep. I don't need a sad little...
My wife loves the score.
I hate it. Well, and I don't think they should... I think they should make that optional. Like, let me not use that. Right. I don't want it. I don't want a sad little cloud. Listen, if I haven't slept, I'm already in a bad fucking mood. I don't need your sad little cloud telling me that my deep sleep needs attention. Fuck off, Samsung.
A sad little cloud. The Jody and the girls at work will compare their sleep. I had an 86. I had an 86 sleep. Oh, I only had a 52.
Mm-hmm.
I got cloud sleep.
I don't need any of that. I just want the information. And I don't need
what are the options?
There's no...
Other than Samsung. What is the option?
I mean, Fitbit.
There's Google,
Garmin.
Right?
Oh, for other than phones?
For phones.
I have been seeing
else?
I have been seeing some people talking about some, I think they're Korean or Chinese companies.
Have you heard of the Trump phone?
I've heard of the Trump phone. I'm pretty sure that is dead in the water, though.
Yeah. Well, another bankrupt Trump golden ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, I would be afraid to do the Chinese. I think I would be afraid to do the Chinese phone. I'm afraid they'd be tracking every motherfucking thing,
Wally,
all the time.
Wally, that's what your phone is doing already.
I know it is. But this would be more government issued stuff. I don't know.
But
Maybe
not our
not.
government, so it's fine.
I don't know. Our government's I don't know. I don't want to invite it, even though I realize this Samsung Korean phone I have, they're probably getting some info from me.
Yeah.
But I think the Chinese would use it to, hurt me.
Well, what are they going to get out of your phone? That's
I don't know. Maybe I looked at a big dick pic. I don't know.
That's going to
Could
come back
be.
to haunt you. No, there's a movement right now of people that are switching to this. I don't know if it's correct. I haven't looked that much into it, but they sell them in the US and people they don't have the same limitations on them and they don't come with as much bloatware and they're much more user friendly and just according to reviews that I've seen. So I mean I'm gonna look more into it, but again, I'm not buying a new phone.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm with you. I do not like this fucking idea that you just have free reign to just stop supporting your shit that I've paid for in some way, shape, or form. I don't like that. Oh, we're no longer going to support our shit after when that happened with what do we make commercials with? What's our Cool Edit? When that happened with Cool Edit, and then it's like,
don't fucking get me started on Adobe Audition right now, because not only is it a subscription model now, so when I lost my job, I had to start paying for that myself, and I didn't pay out the annual because I thought, well, I'm not going to be unemployed for that long, so I've been doing it month to month, which costs more. But then I'm seriously convinced that the second I pay out the hundreds of dollars for an annual license, I'll get hired somewhere and lose out on that. But not only
what's the annual on that shit? Like $400, $500
$500, something like that. Yeah.
Fuck me.
I think. Well, it's maybe it's a little bit less than that because I think I'm paying $35 a month for it.
No, that you'd be around, probably still around $300.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they did an update last week, and all of a sudden there's a thing. I have since doing audiobooks, I've started using features in Adobe Audition that I never even knew were a thing. And one of them is the amplitude statistics panel. And I use it to make sure that my audio fits within the specs that are needed for audiobook standards. And I use it for every file that I produce. So I check it, I see what it is, I put a limiter on it to make it fit into specs. Then I check it again. Some bug happened in whatever they did in this update that made it go from a 2-digit number, then a decimal and 2 digits, to 2 digits, the decimal, and 15 digits. And so now I can't even see what's in front of the decimal because it's pushed off the screen. And they don't let you just contact them directly. They push you into a forum to report bugs or ask questions or whatever. So I go to report the bug. It's in the forum. It takes me to an existing thread about this very issue. And the consensus is that the fix is in the beta version of Adobe Audition. Okay, fine. But the beta version is a separate app. So when they do an updated version every year. So I was using Adobe Audition 2025. When they came out with 2026, it didn't update my 2025 app. It downloaded a new app.
Really?
So if I want to fix this issue, I have to go now download also the beta until they update the 2026 again to fix this issue.
So when you download,
I went and I just uninstalled the latest update. So I went back to the previous version, which now causes problems every time my screen goes to sleep. When it comes back on, it tells me it can't find my audio devices. If it wasn't such a big learning curve, I would switch to a buyout DAW immediately.
Yeah, but you're making me really just appreciate how much more you know about this technology shit than I do.
What part of the current Adobe do you really need?
I mean, I use a lot because of audiobooks. I use the sessions. I use the amplitude statistics. I use
all that same stuff in 1.5, right?
And what?
In Adobe 1.5.
No, this has better effect. Like it has better effects. It has different features.
You'll have to try 1.5 for my day. I've got a education license for it.
Chris can't help you. He cannot send you his pirated copy.
I think I have 1.5, and I have the old Cool Edit that made the rounds. That's registered to Peter. What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use that. I love Cool Edit. I
But
just love it.
this has more features, and
yeah, I can't. It's not. You can't do complicated shit with it.
No, and I do more complicated shit for audiobooks. If I was just doing regular voiceover, it would probably I could use fucking whatever.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
All I ever used Cool Edit for the most part was like compression and make it sound like I'm in a hallway. Yeah, I wasn't using fancy shit. I mean, stuff to take clicks and pops out.
Yeah.
The basic fucking radio shit you'd use. But you're doing fancy, high-end, real shit.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously with Cool Edit would not. I mean, you can still use it in a simplest form, but it wouldn't be
Here's what
the
I use
professional
Cool Edit
tool
for.
you needed.
I still have Cool Edit on this computer. Here's what I use it for. When I need to find like a music bed.
Yeah.
And I'm going through the music bed folder in my files.
Uh-huh.
One of the features that they removed from Adobe Audition was the preview on audio files when you're going to open something.
I still have it in mine. In my 1.5, still works fine.
It's not in the new version. So
we need that in 1.5 then. Absolutely.
So if I don't want to like open a million different files, I will open Cool Edit Pro and use it to go through and listen to the previews of the files to see which one I need. That's what I use Cool Edit for.
Old school, girl. Mm-hmm. Old school.
Mm-hmm.
And I hardly ever do anything. I don't do anything anymore, really.
And the other thing that I used to be able to do with Cool Edit that I can't do with this version, with the current version of Adobe, I don't remember if it can be done in 1.5. I cannot separate our voices like on different tracks.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
On your new version?
Nope.
Why is that?
I don't know. It was when I first switched to Creative Cloud because my job got it for me. And I had been using Cool Edit and I had been recording my interviews on 2 different tracks, me on one track and the artist on the other track. And I switched over to the Creative Cloud version and I couldn't figure out how to set it up. And I asked the engineer and he brought in people from the podcast side of the company and they were like, no, you can't do it. You have to get some other thing and make it 2 different, your mic and the other voice, 2 different inputs. And I don't know. You could
a whole shit show.
Couldn't do it. So I have to record.
A whole. Am I freezing up, you guys?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go in the house.
You're unfrozen now.
Here.
But yeah, so when I'm recording this, I'm recording our voices all in the same track.
Which is okay, unless you want to separate out something.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, you just want to cut me out for some reason.
I mean, that's really the only reason I would need it.
I would assume so. I'm not adding much to this shit at all.
Right.
I wish I could remember how to... Oh, okay. I couldn't remember how... Did you see me standing... You probably can't see me standing here looking... Or sitting here looking stupid. I couldn't figure out how to open the garage door.
No, your camera's off now.
Yeah, because I had to go to the garage door and I couldn't remember how to open the garage door. Oh my God, I'm so bad.
So last week I left my trash cans out the whole week because it was too fucking hot, and fuck that. And trash can Tammy didn't do anything about it.
She did not come and take care of your trash cans for you?
She didn't until Sunday. Now, by Friday, I was like, I guess I could go get the trash cans, but then I just got to put them back out again on Monday. She put them out on Sunday. She pulled them down on Sunday.
What? Have you ever had a conversation with her about why?
I've never had a conversation with her, period.
She just moves your trash cans.
Yep. And actually, in this case, she ended up creating more work for me because where she put it, there's no door on that side of the house. So I had to go, when I went to take the trash out on Monday, I had to go halfway around the house to where the trash can was. I think we just lost Chris. I had to take the bag of trash halfway around to the trash can and then go back to where I normally keep them to get the recycling bin because recycling only goes out every other week. And so she ended up creating more work for me. So now we're fighting.
Not nice.
Now we're fighting.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Yeah. I don't know why she does. Like, she only pulls it halfway down the driveway. I don't understand why she does it.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, of all the things you do in your neighborhood, you're working on taking care of your neighbor's trash.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It
Chris
seems
is back.
ridiculous. I don't get it at all.
I don't either.
Come on, Dottie. Come on.
Dottie.
She wants to go out. Dottie. She's the naughty Dottie. Our cat. Oh, it's so good. It's really hot here.
Yeah.
Well, really hot.
Here too, but not as hot as it was last week.
Yeah, no, it was
Nothing going on here.
No. We've had storms pretty much every day.
Really?
Yeah, we're supposed to have storms back tomorrow. But today it's just cloudy and just kind of blah.
My friends in Maryland got hit by a tornado.
You just have friends.
I do have friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember she has that friend with benefits she went out and ate with.
Actually,
And is that what the kids are calling it?
the friend that got hit by a tornado was Mickey, who was on the show.
Oh, wow.
Say that again.
The friend who got hit by a tornado is Mickey, who was on the show.
Oh.
Remember my friend Mickey?
Yes. What's the matter, buddy?
Key. Why? Because she had nothing better to do.
My dog is being weird. Okay. What time is it, you guys?
My cat's being pathetic. What do you want?
So, Jess, so I was reminded about our friend RJ,
mm-hmm.
because it was recently his day of the birth.
It was.
And so is he involved anyway in any way in perhaps helping you or directing you in the way of where there may be jobs?
Yeah, we talked about that, but the thing that he had won't be available for a couple months.
But that's still hanging out there, right?
As far as I know, I mean, I haven't talked to him other than to tell him he's old on his birthday post.
Yeah, he doesn't look old though, does he?
No, but he's older than me, and I know he gets a particular kind of joy when I tell people that I used to listen to him on the radio and called in requests that he ignored, because it makes him seem so much older than me.
Right.
If you look at Facebook, if you got your facial page up, if you look at RJ Jordan,
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there's a guy that does afternoon drive in Frederick named Tommy Jordan, and I thought they were the same person.
Really?
Look at Tommy Jordan, and then you do a back and forth, just do a quick glance, and you're like, what the fuck?
Tommy Jordan. Oh, they do have the same hair.
Uh-huh. That's what it is.
I could see how they could perhaps be related. I don't think they're the same person, but I could see how they would be related.
I don't think they're the same person because I know Tom.
And
I used to work with Tommy.
Tommy Jordan has put every single radio station he's ever worked at on his Facebook.
Yeah, I only limited mine to 20 years.
Right.
and it still took up a terabyte.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. Not me. I was talking about in our office today. We were talking about radio. I'll tell you what, people. I don't. You guys know that people do not listen to the radio.
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't.
when the radio stopped being part of the community, why would people continue to listen to it?
I would talk to the people in my office and just say, "Oh, your kids listen to what station you guys listen to?" We don't listen to the radio. My kids don't listen to the radio at all.
Are you listening to W Fuck You? That's who.
Yeah, people do not use the radio at all. How are these motherfuckers staying in business? Wait.
It's interesting to me because I do interview so many of these artists and they're in their, 20s. And I don't ask them about the radio. I do ask them if they were aware coming in to trying to pursue a music career that radio airplay and playlists are not balanced in favor of women in any way.
Right.
And so many of them say, I grew up listening to blah, blah, blah on the radio. And I think, okay, well, their parents probably listen to, like, that's because of their parents. So, but it does surprise me that they mention that they listen to radio. Tomorrow, I am interviewing an artist who, first I read that she's 18 and I thought, oh, that's cute. But then I got really annoyed because it said that she started writing songs when she was 12 during COVID. She was 12 during COVID, which was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Do you think, Jess, when people say, I listen to so-and-so on the radio, do you think it could be a little bit of a white lie and paying homage to people who are older than them and that's how it was done back then?
Yeah, it could be.
Because it's hard for me to think that, oh yeah, I listen to, I guess maybe, but if you're in your 20s.
But listen, if you're in your 20s, then your parents are my age.
Yeah, in their 40s.
40s and 50s. So,
yeah,
it makes sense because the people who are my age probably did still listen to the radio 10 years ago,
maybe
15 years ago.
You're right. But it probably pays some homage to folks.
Yeah, for sure.
But at some point, they're going to stop saying, I listen to somebody on the radio. Oh, yeah, you used to listen to them on this music podcast. or they'll come up with...
Spotify. They just say Spotify.
Yeah, they will. Which is kind of so fucking fucked. It just really is. It's just really fucked. There will be very few million. Oh, is there any new word, by the way, on any more iHeart crashing and cutting of people?
I haven't heard anything.
I don't think so. Not that I've heard. Do they have anybody left to cut?
That's what I'm like. Chris, have you seen anything about them being up for sale or anything? Because you're closer to it than I am. You have?
None of that.
No.
How
the fuck are those guys in business?
They're making enough.
I don't know.
I can't understand it. Is it all their they own a lot of podcasts, right?
Yeah.
Well, they own real estate, they own billboards. I mean, they own a lot.
They used to make a lot of money, but I thought that at one point billboards was their only profitable sector. If I remember, like 10 years ago or something, that their profitable or their most profitable sector was billboards for a long time.
I don't know. I just know that every time they do another round of layoffs, I'm like, how do they have anybody left? Like, A, B, why do people continue to go work for them? Like, do you think you're going to be different? It's like going back to an abusive husband. Do you think you're going to be different?
You'll get different treatment.
You think you're special?
Yeah, no.
He cheated on his last 3 wives, but this time.
Hey, I'm having a big cookout next week. You're all invited.
Thank you.
We're having a cookout next Saturday, but my workmates are coming and some of our volunteers. This is the first event we've had since COVID where we've had a lot of people over. I'm really excited about it.
That's too bad. I'm going to be in Rhode Island in like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, I'm going to miss it. I'll be in Nashville that week.
Hanging out with?
the La Cosa Nostra. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, you've got to be some mafia business if you're going to Rhode Island.
Maybe. Sanitation.
Do you have like one of those home show or like mini NAB shows or something?
No, bowling.
Bowling.
Mm-hmm.
How is that, Chris? Now that how does it suck for you? You don't have the bowling alley anymore, or you find relief not having it anymore?
I find relief.
You do good.
Yep.
Good.
Hey, did you ever get your shit from last year or last week resolved?
No.
Oh. All right.
What was the shit last week? I wasn't listening.
There was some shit.
He wouldn't spill details on it. I tried.
I know. I'm trying now to come in through the back door, and he's still not doing it.
Yeah.
There's just some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a guy that likes the back door.
Maybe not. But what I'll tell you is there's some shit, and there's some lawyers, and we'll figure it out one day.
By the way, speaking of some shit, can we just talk about a certain radio station's 4th of July post?
Oh, I why not? I don't know anybody's post, so go ahead.
Well, I
Bring
sent
me
it.
into
I
it.
sent it to you, and it says you saw it.
Yeah,
The station where Chris and I used to work
Oh, I did see that. Go
posted
ahead.
about how they were having the biggest July 4th concert in the station's history. The artists who were playing were, raise your hand when you recognize one, Kelsey Hart, the Brown Brothers Band, Hannah Ponce, and Chris Darlington.
Hannah Ponce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Chris
so
Darlington, is it Chris Singleton's brother?
Do you mean Chris Stapleton?
Exactly.
I thought the Darlington was the guy who runs the speedway. He's like the usher or something in the seats.
This post actually says the biggest party in the park we've ever hosted.
All right. Did you have a big party in the park?
We had artists with hit songs perform.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had artists you've heard of perform.
You didn't
Well,
have Hannah Ponce?
You haven't heard of them, Wally, but artists that people know and could sing
I
along
might have
to.
heard of them. I might have heard of them.
Lee Bryce,
I know. I've heard of Lee Bryce.
Jared Neiman,
That one don't know.
David Nail.
No.
I bet you would know David Nail.
But they were probably up and comers then, right? Like or just had their
When
first
you
hit
knew them, yeah, they were probably up and comers.
when we had their first record.
We had Bob Motherfuckerson.
Bob
Yeah.
Motherfuckerson. Yep, that was a big year.
But did you have Hannah Ponce?
We did not have Hannah Ponce.
You know what? The last time I had Hannah Ponce, I wiped too hard. All right, I gotta go.
Okay, Chris, it's 4 minutes.
Oh, I gotta go. Seriously, I gotta run. I gotta get some stuff done before 5, and I'm not gonna make it.
All right.
So-
Okay. All right.
I'll go later.
Go ahead. Goodbye.
What's up?
Goodbye. I'm
Man.
just saying their post, first of all, was entirely written by Chat GPT, and second of all, was gaslighting.
Well, it clearly was gaslighting. But the Chat GPT, people have to stop using it
Mhm.
because Chat GPT will type shit out that. Now, I have friends that will send me something, and I'll say, "Motherfucker, I know there are fucking there's 90 words here. There are 30 words here. You don't even fucking know. You could not tell me what the fucking definition of a third of these words are."
Listen, I think there are appropriate uses for AI as a tool. I think that, like, using it to spell check and grammar check something you've
I
written
use it all the
yourself.
time to grammar check.
Absolutely, I do it too. I, as a personal policy, will not audition for a book to narrate the audiobook if the cover is clearly made by Chat GPT. I will not do it because probably that means that the book was at least partly written by Chat GPT as well.
Right. Part of the text is GPT.
Right.
Is Chat.
And I have accidentally gotten myself into situations where I was narrating books that were written by AI, and I didn't realize it until after I was already under contract. And I was like, well, now I got to read this steaming pile of shit. And I did it, and it's fine. But now I'm a little bit more selective. So this book that I'm working on right now, I auditioned for it last fall. And it's kind of a cool story. It's like this dystopian set 20 years from now, after the United States has turned on its own citizens and declared war on its own citizens and wiped out most of the cities, and there's only a handful of major cities left. And there's
it sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting story. When I auditioned for it, I had checked the cover. This was last fall. I checked the cover, and it was not AI. Or if it wasn't Chat GPT. It wasn't like an obvious AI,
right?
Whatever. And I had some back and forth with the author, and then he just disappeared. And so he popped back up a few months ago and said, we're now ready to move forward, and we would like to do this, and we're thinking this amount for the whole book. And I didn't really want to do it at this point because he ghosted. So I jacked my rate up, and I said, oh, unfortunately, to do this book, it's going to cost this much, and it's above your budget. And he was like, okay, let's do it. And I was like, okay, can I see the manuscript first? And he sent it right away. And I looked through it, and I didn't see any obvious signs of AI. So I said, all right, you're going to pay me this jacked up rate to do it. You're going to pay half up front. And he paid the half up front. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to do it. First of all, he did not use AI to write it because it is terribly written. It is terrible. It is. It's missing punctuation. It's got terrible grammar. It's just, the story is good. The writing is not good. But then the cover disappeared from the listing, and I thought maybe he was replacing it with one that had my name on it, because a lot of times authors will put up a new cover that says narrated by. No, he put up a new cover that was definitely AI.
Sorry, I was whistling at the dog. I had to mute you for a second. That's why I didn't react.
Yeah.
He's walking down the driveway, the dummy. He's blind.
But yeah, so he replaced the cover with one that was AI.
Oh.
And I didn't entirely realize it until I discovered his Facebook page. I was making a post saying I'm recording this book, and I wanted to tag him. And I found his Facebook page, and there is an AI video that is an animated version of this cover. Son of a bitch.
Did he go back and rewrite it?
No, but
AI?
I was already working on it at that point. If I had seen that before, I would have told him no, I wasn't going to do it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So how do you adjust to a poorly written book? How do you make it, it's still your voice on there?
It is still my voice on there, but fortunately, I don't think he's going to market it very well. So,
he'll market it as well as he wrote it.
It's probably not going to be heard by very many people.
Well, at least you got paid.
Yeah. And I did change. There were some things I just refused to read the way he wrote them.
You rewrote his book. You're like the assistant editor.
There were so many places where it would say something like, her and Miles went into the room.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. That's not even, it wasn't, if it was part of a character's dialogue,
right,
I could say it because I could blame it on the character, but it was the narration part. Her and Miles didn't go into the room. She and Miles went in the room.
Yeah. Right. So here, like Will will say, like, if the dog does something, you might say, Hims is so tired. But we say it because when Dagan was really small, he would call everything him. He would fuck up his pronouns, right? Like kids usually do.
Mm-hmm.
Say, "Oh, Papa, Hims is tired."
I talked it like that to my dog all the time.
Me too.
Is her so pretty?
Yeah, me too. We talk to her. Yeah, we do. We do the same thing.
But not as a professional grown-up audiobook narrator. I will not.
No, unless it's the character, right?
Unless it's the character's speech, I'm not doing it.
So do you get to add editor to your byline in his book?
Listen, I didn't edit. Like, there's so much wrong with the writing of this book. There's randomly the same line inserted back to back, which obviously I've ignored because it would be stupid not to. But like, there's so much that still needs to be changed. In some cases, I just go, I mean, this doesn't make sense this doesn't make sense, but I'm going to, that's how he wrote it. So I'm going to do it.
So,
and if he catches it when he's listening back to it and asks me to fix it, it's not my mistake. It's his mistake. So I can charge him extra to fix it.
Oh, I have a feeling, Jess, that listening to it back when he hears the corrections you made, he would say like, wait a second. What do you mean she went in the room? How does she? You're supposed to say her went in the room. I'm going to have to call her. She went in the room. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm as I'm listening to you, I'm thinking, you have really matured as a human being, because in another lifetime, you would have called this guy up and said, what the fuck is this? What is this fucking grammar?
I don't know that I call it maturity as much as I call it survival, because he's not paying, like he's basically paying for almost a month of bills for me. So
yeah, right.
I did all of the things I could do to chase him away.
Right.
He didn't go away. He wants to pay me almost a month's worth of bills.
Okay, I get it.
It's survival at this point. I'm not gonna,
Yeah, I get you.
I'm not going to give up that money just because he is a terrible writer.
I hope he doesn't listen to our... Oh, wait, nobody listens to the podcast.
I hope he doesn't listen.
I don't even know why we call it a podcast.
We got to
call it a solo cast. I don't know. We'll have to come up with a new genre of recording with friends.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. All right, listen, I gotta roll.
Yeah, me too.
Because I still gotta pee really bad.
Thank you for not doing it.
I'm gonna pee off the porch right now.
Thank you for not peeing on camera.
No, I didn't. I really thought about it.
I know you did.
That's why I had to sit down, because standing up I was gonna have to pee, and I was gonna pee off the porch.
All right, go pee.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.